they ever seen another like me living giant type. Step in your house and burn my head on your ceiling. Climbed out of the bottomless pit to let the truth slip and slide off my tongue and swine dive off my lips. No longer holding on, I'm tired of applying the grip. Forget the fancy shiny rappers, I'm supplying the gifts. I feel it's only right to tell you that I'm going in.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Big Mike Raider, writer and contributor for Planet Raiders, and we got another special show for you. 30 days, 30 prospects, day 7. What we're covering today, JC Latham. Guys, this is a special type of right tackle. This is just what we ordered. This is just what the Las Vegas Raiders has wished. It should be on the top of the list of what we need, what we want. Zone blocking scheme, he's a master. He puts on a master class as far as zone blocking. The lateral movement that he possesses is impeccable. His speed, his footwork is amongst the best. As far as pass rushing goes, he's like a brick wall. He has a long reach. As soon as he gets his 11-inch mitts on you, it's a wrap. It's game over. So we're going to talk a little bit more about his strengths and weaknesses, and then we're going to get into his PFF grade, and then we're going to get into a film breakdown. You guys already know how we do it. We give special treatment to the trenches around here, film breakdown at the end of it. But let's talk a little bit about his strengths and weaknesses. So elite size and athleticism, 6'6", 350 pounds, big JC Latham to be correct. This dude is a house, prototypical size for an offensive tackle. Elite speed. He runs a 4.85 in the 40, which is amazing. Powerful hands and punch. Expert at the zone blocking run. As I said before, excellent pass protector. Quick balance feet, everything you want from a right tackle. Some things that he doesn't do well on is maintaining proper pad level. He's 6'6", sometimes a little hard to kind of stay at that great anchor position as he does in most cases. Susceptible to bull rushes, especially with a defensive end who has good leverage and has a good bend, gets the best of them and kind of takes that bull rush a little too much sometimes. Hand placement can be a little bit better, but guys, this is stuff that can be easily coached. This isn't anything that's a major problem. I think that if the Raiders are overall, they should really run to the phones and make that pick. If they stand pat and not move up forward or move back like we've been talking this whole series so far, if they stay at 13, this is probably the number one guy I will go to if we had to make a pick. Now, is he going to be available at 13? I've seen on different projections that he's going in the top 10, as high as the top 10, particularly to the New York Jets. Pretty much the second offensive tackle coming off the board. That's what I've seen. I've seen him go around 15. I've seen him go as high as 22. So you never know. You never know as far as fits for different teams and how that will work for them. But in the case for the Raiders, this is a good fit for the Raiders as far as zone blocking scheme. This is what we want to run. He's great at that. Great lateral movement. Gets to the second level real quick, and you'll see it in the film breakdown when we talk about it, when we break it down. It's amazing watching his film. Some of the highlighted films that I did see from him, and like I said, this is going to be an impromptu, in real time, real life, reaction to what I see, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Let's real quick jump into the PFF grades for JC Latham. So just to give you quick context, right? In 2021, he had a 75 overall PFF grade in limited time, 142 offensive snaps. 86 run block snaps, 56 pass block snaps, no sacks, 2 hits, 2 hurries. So solid numbers in limited time. And 2022 is when things started taking off for him. Played in 13 games, 875 offensive snaps, 517 pass block snaps, 358 run block snaps, 0 sacks once again, 1 hit, and 11 hurries. That's excellent for somebody that's playing that many snaps and that many run block, particularly run block snaps. It's excellent. Now, 2023 is when he took off to the level that we know him as right now. 81.9 overall PFF grade in 14 games. Real balanced attack this time around. 874 snaps, 431 run block snaps, 443 pass block snaps. He gave up 2 sacks, which was the only 2 sacks he gave up in his collegiate career. 3 hits and 9 quarterback hurries. So excellent numbers from him. If we can get into the 2023 comparables, get into detail, his run block grade was 79.6. Excellent. Run pass block grade is 81.7, which is not bad. Zone grade, that's exactly what I was talking about. His zone blocking grade is 86.1. That's amongst the best in college football. And that's something that we really got to really consider if he's on the board. Like, this is a guy that fits perfectly in what the Raiders want to do on offense as far as running the ball and being physical. And I mean, just the way he pass blocks is also icing on the cake as well. So those are his PFF numbers. Before we jump in to this film breakdown, make sure you guys like the thumb, hit the sub, and share with your folks. I'm going to pull up the film breakdown, and then I'm going to give you a real-time reaction on what I see. And so let's jump into it, guys. Let's see what's going on. So I got it pulled up right here. So here we go. Right here, you're looking at number 65, J.C. Latham. You see him on the right-hand side of the screen. He's our right tackle. And guys, this is getting straight to brass tacks right here. You're going to see what we're talking about right here, the level of intensity and the level of, hey, you're going to have to deal with this all game. And I'm going to let this play out, man. Here we go. Gets contact with the linebacker, and that's just not it right there. He decides to make a statement right here, and here we go. You see him? You see him right there on the 25-yard line, number 65, and that linebacker's in a Statue of Liberty position. Very compromising position from that linebacker, and yeah, basically J.C. Latham is inviting him an open invitation to their sideline for a nice little drink of Gatorade. Check it out. There you go. Have a seat, linebacker. And, man, amazing power, amazing intensity from number 65 right there. So, once again, this play right here, keep an eye on number 26 in the burgundy. I'm just telling you guys right now, keep an eye on number 26 in the burgundy. We're looking at J.C. Latham. You can't see his number, but he's on the left-hand side of the screen, right next to the tight end, number 81. He's on your left-hand side of the screen, like I said, our right tackle, but on the left-hand side right now. So check it out. Check out what number 26 has to deal with. And yeah, this is going to be hard to watch if you like defense, but fun to watch if you like trench play. Here we go. I'm going to let this ride out. So contact right there. Contact right there. Good footwork. But look at what number 26 gets himself into. Too high. J.C. Latham, big J.C. Latham is showing good base right there. You can't see him too much, but he's definitely lower than 26, who I'm guessing is a lot shorter than 6'6" and a lot smaller than 360 pounds. But guess what happens to number 26? We're taking him to IHOP, guys, because we're eating pancakes. Here we go. Pancake action, baby. You see that has him on his back in a compromising position. You never want to be in that position at all, by any means, in any situation, in any occurrence. You never want to be in that position. He is on the right-hand side of the screen. You can't see 26, but I'm going to rewind that for you once again. Let's rewind that just a little bit. Let's rewind it a little bit because this is something that you guys need to see. This is crucial right here. So I'm going to let it ride out. I'm going to let it ride out just a little bit. This is reverse. Check out number 26 in the burgundy. Check out contact on 65 and check it out him on skates. Roll, bounce action. And he's on out of side of the screen taking a nap. Have a seat. Man, JC Latham made him look really bad on that one. So that's another play. So let's get to the next one, right? Number 65 on the right, on the left-hand side of the screen, playing right tackle. You see good footwork this time around. At the top of the arc, already has his hands on him before the defender can get hands on him. And with that 11-inch mitt that he contains and that long reach, this man is already lost right here. This guy's already lost. And he caught him right at the top of the arc. And when I say at the top of the arc, so, pass rushers, they start at a point and, the left tackle usually meets him at a point. So think of a bell-shaped curve, right? At the top of the bell-shaped curve is the apex, right? That's where that's the top of the action. Like just kind of visualize what I'm talking about. That's the top of the action. He's meeting the defender right at the top, kind of where before he can make a bend to get that quarterback. And right there at the top, you can see on that left-hand side of the screen, he has the good reach. He has him right there establishing an excellent pocket on the left-hand side. And that's exactly what you want to see from your right tackle. So I'm gonna let it ride out. And he's just having his way with them. He lost from the from the beginning. So good play from 65 right there. So now we got a backside angle now. 65 is going to be now on your right-hand side of the screen, playing right tackle once again. And let's see what happens here. And that's just excellent awareness of a stunt that's going on. Now, 65, you want to see his pad level a little bit lower than that. You don't want to see him on the tips of his toes, but he gets the job done right here. Nothing wrong with that. Pad level needs to be just a little bit low. Hand placement needs to be a little bit better. You kind of want to put your hands right at the chest area. It's a little bit high, but he wins nonetheless. He recognizes the stunt and he communicates with his offensive lineman. So you can't complain too much about that. And he establishes himself and gets that good reach right there. And that's the perfect pad level, the perfect base you want to see on that right-hand side of the screen. That's exactly you want to see from your offensive lineman. Not leaning too much forward, not leaning too back, and end up possibly being put on skates if you're leaning too far back. Perfect base right here. That's exactly what you want to see from your offensive tackle. So good play right there. Good action right there. So when you talk about moving a pile, when you're talking about being an immovable object, it starts at the goal line. So we're looking at number 65. He's on the right-hand side of the screen. They have a 2 tight end set, so he's right next to number 81, one of their tight ends. Offset tight end is right next to 81. And, of course, J.C. Latham at right tackle. And they're in shotgun formation. Just look what happens when you get, somebody at 360 pounds and the speed and strength and the hand size and the reach blocking down and being that just formidable force. This is what happens when you get all that and you mix it into one. And this is something that we should be excited about if we get if the Raiders get him at number 13. Check it out. Nice first step, down blocking, and it's already a wrap. You got the lane, the automatic lane right there, and it just gets better from there. It's automatic touchdown. Your grandma can walk in there and score a touchdown in a wheelchair with a rickety wheel. Like it's wide open. So there you go. Kicked him all the way down, and now he just forced the pile. Excellent play right there. So now, next play right here, we have J.C. Latham once again on the right-hand side. Let's see what he does right here. No tight end next to him this time. Let's check it out. Oops, we got a little bit too far back. Let's see. My apologies. There we go. So there you go. Let it ride out. And what he does is he lets the defensive end dictate his fate right here. He lets the guy take a nap and have a seat, all that good stuff. There you go. He's posturepedic, temperpedic, all that stuff on the whatever yard line right there. And he's getting flapjacked and pancaked. It's a wrap for him. Excellent play right there. Just letting the defender dictate what's going to happen with his fate at this point. Excellent play. Easy play from 65 right there. Let that ride out. You see what's going on. So 65 is now on the left-hand side. We got a front side angle right here. He is still playing at right tackle, but he's on our left-hand side of the screen. So let's see what he does here. There you go. It's already over once again. Now you see the defensive end trying to, pivot and make a different course, but that base is already locked in from J.C. Latham, and there's nothing that defender can do. That's a good base right there. Nice wide base, good hand placement. You would hope to see the pad level just a little bit lower, but at 6'6", we'll accept that. Anybody will accept that. That's excellent right there. Excellent. So right there, good footwork. He's trying to use a bull rush, and he's not letting it happen, and he's keeping that sustained block right here. So let's look at the next play right here. We got a backside view. This time we got J.C. Latham on the right-hand side once again, playing right tackle. Let's check it out. Let's see what goes on here. And there you go. Roll your boat gently down the stream. He's getting washed down he's washing the defender down. He's about 5 yards downfield. 52, 56, 71, and 65 is pretty much just imposing their will. They got that whole crew 5 yards down the field, and you'll see exactly what happens. It's flapjack time, guys. There you go. Flapjacked and pancaked that whole crew right there. So that's 65 in a nutshell, guys. That's what you're getting from Big 65, J.C. Latham. Excellent blocker. Run blocker is he puts on a master class. This dude's no joke. Zone blocking, excellent. Pass blocking, excellent. His hand placement could be a little bit better. His base can get a little bit better, but at 6'6" and 360 pounds, you can ignore some of the deficiencies in technique sometimes, right? He shows great footwork. He shows excellent speed. He shows power. Like, this is a guy that the Raiders need to consider at 13. If he's on the board, run to that podium, make the phone call, do what you got to do, and get J.C. Latham in the building at number 13. But, guys, what do you think about the breakdown? What do you think about the PFF grades? What do you think about everything that I just mentioned on this video? I want to hear from you guys. I am Big Mike, writer and contributor for Planet Raiders, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
Have they ever seen another like me, living giant type, step in your house above my head on your ceiling? Climbed out of the bottomless pit to let the truth slip and slide off my tongue and swine dive off my lips. No longer holding on, I'm tired of applying the grip. Forget the fancy shiny rappers, I'm supplying the gifts. I feel it's only right to tell you that